It's episode 3 of What's Kickin', but the magic number is 5. Welcome to another episode of What's Kickin', FMT's brand new football chat show which gives you, the most important people in football, the fans, a chance to express your views on the most relevant topic of every English Premier League match weekend. Some high-scoring matches in the past weekend, Chelsea thrashing Norwich City 7-0, and the likeable Claudio Ranieri inspired Watford to come from behind to beat Everton 5-2. But the big one was Manchester United's humbling 5-0 defeat to Liverpool. Is it the most humiliating? Let's ask our fans, Diana and Syafiq. Alright guys, thank you for coming on to the show, Diana and Syafiq. Is this 5-0 loss to Liverpool Manchester United's most embarrassing result? I'll go with you first, Diana. Apa you punya pendapat tentang kekalahan memalukan?
Okay, oh my God, it's unbelievable, right? United have lost to their rivals badly a few times, but this time around, towards Liverpool, I can tell you that it's such an embarrassing moment. I think to all the fans in the whole world. Okay, I don't think anyone can accept this loss. I think that our current squad now is even better than the squad we had when we last won the title. But yes, we played so bad on that day. We played so bad. Everyone on the pitch played so bad on that day. 5 goals considered at home actually is unacceptable. It's a record, I guess.
Biggest loss to Liverpool.
Yeah, it's even worse because we lost to Liverpool, right? We played so badly and then we lost to our biggest rival, Liverpool, especially in front of our overwhelming home presence. It's even worse. The first goal, it's so easy. Where's the defense? Where is all our defenders? I don't know. The first goal is oh my God, should I watch this or should I continue supporting them or should I go to that? We're talking about Liverpool, okay? I've been waiting for this game, for this match, and then on the day itself, the first 5 minutes, already scored 1 goal. Oh my God, yeah.
This might not be the biggest loss that Manchester United have experienced, but I mean, it should be up there with the loss against Man City 1-6, right? The embarrassing moment with the beat rival, yeah, right? So, if you have a look at the first 11 and those who are at the bench, right, we definitely should not have lost this much, right? 5-0 is too much of a loss, right?
But at least a bit of consistency. Last year you lost against Spurs 6-1. This year you lost against Liverpool 5-0. So the gap of 5 goals still there.
Yeah, I mean, if you are a Spurs fan, maybe you would think about that, but I wouldn't think too much about Spurs anyway.
Don't you think that actually we have failed to penetrate the way that Liverpool played? Don't you think so?
Bruno had a chance in the first few minutes, right? And he missed it, right? Maybe that was a turning point. And then we lost a very, very early goal. And to Naby Keita anyway, right? I mean, Salah would be okay, right? Jota would be okay, Firmino okay, but it's Naby Keita, right? Might as well you ask, I don't know, maybe Alisson to score anyway, right? So it was such an embarrassing moment to Manchester United supporter actually.
Do you think the first 11 Ole put out, that was a team capable of maybe at least getting something from the game?
There must be some kind of bias that is going with Ole with his players, right? He keeps on choosing players that, I don't know, I mean, did not perform, right? I'm not sure what's Ole rationale, of course, choosing certain players. Of course, I don't want to mention any player's name here, right? But
obsessed.
Yeah, I mean, we know some players who we have heard from the news that they have been performing in training, but they still weren't selected, right? Yeah. I'm not sure why Van Beek was not selected. I mean, I think actually Van Beek was the player that when we read some news that it was mentioned that Van de Beek performed very well in training. So I have no idea why Ole did not pick Van de Beek. Of course, he must have his reason, of course. But I don't think it was a good reason.
Okay, I'm going to mention the player's name. But I think Fred should be out. To me, it's ridiculous. He's not performing. These past few matches, he's not really performing. Right? So I think just take out Fred.
Has Ole kind of ruined his legacy? You know, he was a player who won trophies at Manchester United, the European Cup. Everyone remembers that European Cup against Bayern Munich. And now the fans can't stand him.
Ole was a very special player for Manchester United, right? No doubt about it. Right? As a player, right, he contributed a lot, right? A special player indeed. But I think there's a limit to everything, right? And after years without a single trophy, patience really has run dry. I'm not a fan of changing managers mid-season. And I actually believe that Ole should be given time until the end of the season. But realistically, maybe we won't have that much time left.
Ole will forever be a legend at United as a player, yeah. For the amount of goals he scored, the one that he scored in the most important matches, as well the amount of goal he scored coming off the bench. So he has done an amazing job as a player, no doubt on that. This loss, especially to Liverpool at home, is actually like a wake-up call for everyone that Ole needs to be out. To be honest, Ronaldo should be sent off. But I totally understand his anger, you know, like his frustration on the incident is actually more showing that he actually have passion, you know, like I need to win this goal, I need to win this game because it's against Liverpool.
How can you not be frustrated when you have that kind of defense in your team, right? You were trying to score, but your defense keep on letting goals, right? Giving goals to the opponent, right? But of course, that's now no excuse for his behavior. He's a professional, and he should know better, right? I would say he's very lucky to escape with just a yellow card.
Can Manchester United finish in the top 4 if they stick with Ole?
Of course. United definitely can finish top 4.
With Ole?
Yeah, I think they definitely can finish top 4.
If Ole still sticks to his usual tactic, right, without any proper changes to the system, still with a double pivot, right, against all the teams that we are playing against, right, I don't think it's going to be very easy to get top 4, right? I mean, we might have like Spurs above us, even Arsenal above us, right? So I hope that doesn't happen, of course, right?
Well, at the moment you have Brighton and West Ham above you.
I mean, West Ham is performing right now.
I think Ole needs to change, like what Syafiq said, the way of his coaching. You know, like it's kind of frustrating looking at it. So,
It is.
Yeah.
I wanted a better fight.
Yeah. But I think the Liverpool fans have been very nice to us. Don't you think so, Syafiq? There's no trolling on social media.
Yeah, I didn't post anything much.
Yeah, thank you.
So hopefully you can see smiles on your faces soon. Not forced smiles, but happy smiles. Thank you, Diana and Syafiq. And hope to have you back on the show in the future. It's clear that Diana and Syafiq are very angry and disappointed at the 5-0 loss to Liverpool, especially at Old Trafford. But both of them are willing to give Ole a chance till end of the season. But like us other fans, we want Ole to stay till he retires. Here's how you can be a part of our Football Mad tribe. Look out for the topic that will be posted on all our social media platforms after each match week. Send your views to this email address and those with the best feedback will be chosen to be on our show. Remember, this is the place to make your football voice heard. See you next week.